December of 2024. So I was staying with a friend in South Carolina, and her son flew in from LA. December 20th, I had like this overwhelming anxiety. I told my mom. The people that lived there and the son, they all had left for the day. So I was the only one in the house. One thing to know about me is I do not get anxiety. I am the most least anxious person in the world. Like, I don't worry about shit. Okay. So when I get anxiety, like something's wrong and I don't know what it is. Anyway, I was in this house and it was empty, right? While I was in there, like I heard noises. There was footsteps upstairs and I'm like, what? And I was kind of like a little bit used to weird stuff like that, because it had been happening lately. But then I started hearing them walking down the stairs. And I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck, right? And so I called my friend immediately, and I went outside, and I let the dogs in to make sure there wasn't someone actually in the house, because it freaked me the fuck out, right? My anxiety that day finally went away after like 24 hours. Like, I don't even know why I had it. He went back to LA on the 22nd of December. And we texted, and I told him that when I see these signs and these symbols, they give me messages about the future. So, and I was like, I'll show you how this works. And so I got a weather notification, and the weather notification says, be safe on your travels this holiday. I sent it to him and I said, see, it means that I'll be traveling on Christmas. But I have no idea how. I have no money. I have no car. And I'm in a place that I know no one but this family. So I'm like, I'm going to travel. You just watch. I was like, but I don't want to jinx it. So I'm not going to like worry about it or anything. But this means I'm going to travel, you know? Okay. And then her mom and her husband came in, like stormed into the house yelling at me and kicked me out of the house. They said, get your stuff and get out, like on the street on Christmas Eve. And so I packed really fast. I had like 10 minutes to pack all my shit. I dumped half of my belongings into the trash because I could not take them on a flight or anything. I didn't even know how the fuck I was going to get on a flight. But so I grabbed 2 suitcases, a carry-on bag, and I walked out the door and I walked down the street in South Carolina, knowing nobody. And so I told my mom and my stepdad, and what ended up happening is they paid for a hotel that night and got me on an emergency flight on Christmas to fly to Idaho.